You've probably seen them everywhere, these powerful new AI agents that can act like your personal assistant or even a programmer. They seem almost like magic. But have you ever stopped to wonder why one agent can pull off a complex task while another one just falls flat?
So, what's the secret sauce? Well, it's not just about having a bigger model or throwing more data at the problem. The real secret is something a little more elegant, something called context engineering.
And honestly, the best way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like this. You're not building an AI's brain from scratch. Nope, you've just hired a brilliant, lightning-fast intern. Your job isn't to teach them how to think, it's to manage their focus, their memory, and their tools so they can actually get the job done. And this brings us to a really crucial crossroads for developers right now. Do you spend months and months training a whole new model from the ground up? Or do you get really clever about managing the incredibly powerful models that we already have?
This isn't just theory. This is the exact choice the team behind the Manus agent had to make. And you know what? They bet on management. They bet on context engineering. Why? Because it lets them improve their agent in a matter of hours, not weeks or months. It's about being the boat that rises with the tide, not the pillar that gets stuck on the seabed.
Okay, so let's dive into the first big headache you're going to have with your brilliant AI intern, their short-term memory. It's incredibly powerful, sure, but man, is it expensive. Here's how it works in a nutshell. The agent tapes an action, it sees what happens, that's the observation, and it adds both of those things to the conversation, or what we call the context. The crazy part is, for every single new step, it has to go back and reread the entire history of the conversation just to figure out what to do next. Now get this. This is where the scale of the problem really hits you. For every single token of output, that's the one thing the agent actually does, it has to process, on average, 100 tokens of input. It is literally rereading 100 times more than it's saying.
I mean, just try to imagine that in human terms. It would be like every time you talk to your intern, you had to start by recapping every single conversation you've ever had with them. It would be just painfully slow and an insane waste of time and money.
So how do we fix this massive inefficiency? We can't just give our intern a better memory chip, but we can be smarter about how we manage the memory it has. The trick is to let it pick up right where it left off without starting from page 1 every single time. And this is why it matters so much. Just look at the cost difference here. By using a pretty simple memory-saving technique, you can make processing that history 10 times cheaper. A 10x improvement in cost and speed, that is a total game changer. So what's this magic trick called? It's the KV cache. Now, that's a technical term, but the idea is super simple.